Hello, this is Dev Diary number 4. I made Dev Diary 3, I think, last night at 4:20 in the morning, and as you may notice, the game looks absolutely terrible right now, and there's a reason for that. Quite an exciting reason, actually, because I've been spending a very long time working on it. In fact, roughly since before I made Dev Diary 3, I've been working on this non-stop, and as you can see, it works pretty well. And you may be wondering what that is, if I haven't already told you. Now, it's pretty exciting. Now, I want you to pay very close attention to this. Look at this. Look at it. It's an actual working settings menu with a lot of options. Of course, this isn't like, you know, AAA level of settings, but this is adequate, I guess. There's quite a lot of settings in here for you to go through to actually allow you to adjust properly, such as resolution scale. These scroll bars do actually work. They do actually scroll. Actually, let's just improve the FPS a little bit. There we go. That's much better. Yes, you can actually limit the frame rate to your own desire. 200 is the max. It can go higher if you click the buttons here. Also, these little buttons here with the numbers in the middle, those are self-made. I've used my actual very basic knowledge on how to make those and made them, and they work fantastically, I'm honestly going to say right now, because I'm very excited. Even though this is probably one of the most basic things you could do, I guess. Well, actually, not really, because many people just seem to gloss over these without caring. Even AAA games. Oh, there's no FOV slider in here, I've just noticed. I will be making those. Also, it's very simple to do that. Just type in FOV and then whatever you want. 110 or 1. Yes, you can have 1 FOV. I'm probably gonna let you customize that to whatever. I'm gonna put this at 100 so I can get a good view of this shitfest. Anyway, all of this works. Every single bit apart from this. I haven't actually set that up yet. I don't think I need to set it up right now because all of this not exactly gonna break. So if we just throw everything back up, hope this doesn't crash OBS. It didn't. As you can see, quality increased quite a bit. Resolution scale makes everything look far better. And you don't see that many games, actually. I think that's pretty good for Unreal to have. Anti-aliasing, that works, as you can see. Textures don't actually do anything because there's no actual textures with it set up. Shadows. Actually working better than I expected. Actually, no. Post-processing really badly damages the frame rate. And it's going quiet because it's turning nighttime. All of this works. So, as you can see, all of this saved. In fact, we'll even turn VSync on. And then we'll just return back to menu. As you can see, it does actually carry over. Well, you won't see it now, but it does carry over into the main menu. Because, as of right now, there are no graphics options in here, as you can see. I did remove the multiplayer button, and I replaced the multiplayer button on this part of the menu with continue. Doesn't do anything either, because I haven't actually touched the main menu in a very long time, as you can see. Let's load the game up again. As you can see, VSync is enabled because my mouse is super smooth and delayed, and it's locked at 60 FPS at the top right there. Also, if you notice on the left side, you will notice a whole bunch of extra debug stuff going on. And that's each one of those printed log things you saw was like, I don't know how many lines of code, but it's basically an entire section of code to itself for each one of those little codes it pops out to the side there. To give you an idea, I do have the blueprint code available to show you. You won't probably understand any of it if you don't know what blueprints are, but I guess it'd be fun to show you. That's if OBS doesn't crash, although it probably would. Anyway, as you can see in here, it has saved all of them. Even VSync, although I'm going to turn that off. However, there does appear to be a bug where if you disable VSync and then change your frame rate, sometimes it completely bugs out. Ah, here you go. It gives you smooth mouse, but it isn't actually supposed to be smoothed. I don't know why. The only way to fix it, well, the quick fix is to basically just leave and re-enter the game via the menu. Or via main menu. Also, the video menu does actually close when you press escape. And you can navigate this menu with this still open, which is kind of handy, as you can see. Okay, right, you need to, thank you. So yeah, this is what I've been working on for the past 2 days. Play name button, still here. I'm probably not going to remove it, because I hate it. And yes, the typo, I did notice that. I'm going to be doing the flying ships next, as I kind of, want to actually focus on something that's not going to make me brain dead, as this has seriously just overworked me for the past 2 days, and I'm glad that it's over and done with, and that I can upload this video and say, hey, I did it, and it works. Fun fact, though, this was broken. This slider here was broken completely, and it just, for whatever reason, it would snap to either side instead of going in the middle like this. Also, can you sense how proud I am over this slider, or these sliders? Yeah, so this didn't work at all, and neither did this. This didn't count up, and it was constantly set to 0. Turns out I just forgot to connect it together. And this one, I don't actually remember what happened. I think it was another connection issue. What else went wrong? Oh, the location saving stopped working completely. Because apparently I forgot to actually enable it so that the executables could actually run the location saver. But what it was doing was it was saving, but it wasn't actually loading, which was weird. I thought it was due to the fact the game was taking too long to actually set the settings, because it doesn't set it during the menu, it sets it when you actually load into the game, like an actual playable, like this. So it doesn't do it during the main menu, so it does it when you're loading. And it doesn't remember. Each time you start the game, it just loads normally into the main menu from the default settings that I've got set in the editor. I'm not entirely sure if that works on a standalone version. I have yet to test it. I'm probably not going to test it. I'm just going to leave it. I would imagine it would work like that because it would be standalone. Anyway, yeah. So this works, and I'm going to go make a boat and islands. That'd be fun, I hope. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching, I guess.